I'm really trying to do it different because I've been trying to go live.
Okay.
And then download it and hit it, but it ain't doing right. So I'm gonna record
and then
edit
download.
And then
Okay.
So that's because it took me about 3 hours to get that thing uploaded.
Talking about our Facebook?
Off Facebook.
How long you made it?
It was probably about a 40-some minute.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I can't do that.
Quite a lot of data and stuff too.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me get it going. Let's go with this. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. My sound there. Okay. What's up, everybody? What's up, Rusty, man? How's everybody doing today, man? I got a couple guys in here today that are some pretty cool guys, man. I just met them on the fly. Combs, I've been knowing him, at least his people, for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And we got Corey over here. I went to school with his brother, and he just a little while ago, about 2 years? A year?
Yeah, so, about a year.
About a year?
Yeah.
Been coming and getting haircuts from me for about a year or so now, man. And together they are the Perfect Shot. What is it? Media?
Yeah.
Perfect Shot
Media. Oh man, welcome to What's Up, Rusty, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it. Glad to be here, man.
Yes, sir, man. Man, we just gonna kick it off. Well, not even kick it off. We just gonna chat a little bit about what's what, and then we gonna eventually get over into what the Perfect Shot is, and I mean, we can just sit back and kick it, man. If you got a couple things you want to talk about, man, let's do it.
Oh yeah, man. We Perfect Shot Media started out about a year ago.
Okay.
Perfectly. Basically came up with it. Me and him came up with the blueprint, the name, the logo, basically everything we do, we do it together pretty much, and basically just starting off trying to build a platform for our people. Because everybody can't afford professional videos ranging up to $3,000 or $4,000 now. We not about to pay that for no video. So we try to work around to where, we're affordable, the product is good, the quality is good, and you're gonna be satisfied with your content. Right. And I mean, just believing in that and just being consistent with it, man. It's turning out pretty good, just getting a good clientele in and starting to see what the people actually see, what they want.
Getting the right visuals of what their vision is. If that makes sense.
Yeah. That's what I say. I mean, anybody need a commercial, anything, just hit up Perfect Shot parties.
Because they did my first commercial, man, and it came out really good. They put their touch to it, so I know. I mean, as good as it was at that point, and that was what, 3 months ago?
About 3 months ago,
something like that. I'm already knowing the edits are even more crazy about now.
Oh
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Better and better every day. Just perfecting the craft to, for the people. And letting them see, hey, we the black entrepreneurs, got the Perfect Shot, got the cameras and stuff going. It's more, black entrepreneurs, which, DJ T's a boy, he's another good videographer.
Okay.
A couple other guys around here that do, pretty good.
Yeah.
But just, just trying to bring our people up.
Shout out to all the videographers and what they call the filmographers,
photographers, videographers,
everything dealing with a camera.
cinematographer.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man, because it's needed. And it's crazy because it's needed in not just music anymore. It's needed in hair. It's needed in food. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody need
they got
the media touch. Yeah, everybody needs it.
Yeah. You know, and there's a lot of people that have businesses and stuff, so we try to cater to them. And you know, a lot of people might not want to talk on their commercials, so we also have the professional voiceovers that we can play over, you know, the commercial and stuff, and it'll look like it's a Hollywood production when we're done. So,
look, man, we ain't sponsoring this this hair product. Let me get that out of here, man. We can. I always tend to forget something on the counter. Now this gonna stay, right? Yeah. That's gonna stay. That's gonna stay. But man, just to let's start off with where you from for the people who don't know.
I'm from Ruston, Louisiana. Pretty much all over Ruston. Okay. You know, born and raised, and that's me right now. I ain't from no side. I can't claim no side because I've been on every side.
On every side.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up in Ruston, man. I grew up on on the west side of South Trench Street, man. Went to Grambling High. You know, went to elementary school in Ruston, but you know, I'm originally from, you know, Lafayette, but you know, basically I'm from both places, cause you know, so you know,
you spent a lot of time in both places.
Right. So yeah, man.
That's dope, man. I was looking at some on Facebook. I think it was the Grambling page.
Okay.
And they had the overshot of the stadium.
Oh yeah.
Like somebody was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang, I done seen this picture. You know, I'm looking at it like, cause it wasn't no tag or nothing on it. It was just like, hold on, I done seen this picture before.
Yeah.
And I go back and I look on the shot on the perfect shot page. I'm like, oh yeah, that was that shot Corey had put up there.
Oh yeah.
What was it? What is it like using the drone to get those images?
Man, it's man, I love flying the drone, man. I was always into technology, man, and you know what I'm saying, it's not a job for me, you know what I'm saying, it's just you know what I'm saying, it's a hobby, but man, I love flying the drones, man. It's you know, man, it's different from getting a pitch on the ground and getting one in the air, but you know, man, every day, I think I bought my first drone probably like back in maybe like 2017 or something like that. And you know, man, every day I learn more and more about it. You know, the different things that they could do, man. And we just came off a shot. Was shooting some parts of a commercial a few minutes ago, and I had the drone, man. I had it over I-20, man. And man, the shots look real good, man, cause it was. I let Ced see some of them. He was like, man, that drone, man, it looks totally different than when we on the ground. So.
You don't get scared that thing gon'.
Hey, man, I got
stuck somewhere, man.
Man, I got a funny story for y'all. Man, I was flying and man, I think I was in Lafayette, man. I was getting some shots of I think Cajun Field in Lafayette.
Okay.
Man, the storm came out of nowhere, man. I don't know, I might have been on the Cajun Dome parking lot or whatever. But anyway, make a long story short, man, storm came out of nowhere. I couldn't get the drone back to me, man. The wind was so high, it couldn't fly back to me. So, man, I ended up having to land it, man, in a practice field and then drive to it. And then, you know, I mean, and then I controlled it and got it over the fence. I got it back. It wasn't a big deal. I knew it was better for me to put it on the ground and keep it in the air at that point. At that point. But that's probably the worst experience I ever had with it, man.
Yeah. That's crazy. What's Cedric? What's some of the best shots you done had just with the camera? Whether it be like whether it be a client that you had that just it's like they just knew exactly what they was doing. Like, have you had those moments?
Oh yeah. Where they just come in and you ain't got to do no type of directing. Yeah. I love them clients right there. I mean, it's just amazing to be able to visualize something, and you visualize something, and we come together on the stream pretty much.
Yeah.
So just me going off your visualizations, I can put it on the screen, whatever you can tell me, or say, hey, I want this like this, I want this like that. Hey, I'm gonna try my best, I'm gonna do this shot right here. And we'll kind of, move it into the editing part to say, hey, this is what you looking for, kind of go back and forth
let
with
me
it.
go and do my thing.
Yeah, like magic, We already, visualize, now we got to put it down on computer or whatever. But it's really amazing just working with people and being able to see their personality in front of the camera. Everybody, some people shy, some people, outspoken.
And
so
the camera bring it out.
It really do.
The camera bring it out.
It really do.
You wouldn't even think that the personality that the people bring out in front of the camera, you wouldn't even think they actually had it.
Exactly.
So with that being said, like what, and this is a question for both of y'all. What inspires y'all to pick the camera up? Like what? Well, I'm gonna say it like this: what inspired y'all to pick the camera up, and what inspires you daily to keep picking it up?
Man, honestly, I'm gonna be truthful, man. I never thought that I was gonna have a camera in my hand, man. Yeah, it was just like, honestly, man, I really got into it. Me and Ced, we worked together, and I ended up helping them with a video shoot one time. They needed some drone work and stuff, and they were shooting a music video. I think it was the Out the Box video or something like that. But anyway, that's how we got into it, man. And then that's how we really started working together. And then from there, we just kept it going, stuff like that. But I mean, I pick it up every day, you know what I'm saying, whether it's my drone or one of my cameras, I pick it up because it's a hobby for me. Okay. Working the way I do, you have to have several hobbies, whether, I'm in the four-wheelers and all that type stuff, but I just like doing stuff like that, so it's not a job for me.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and this, just starting off, man, from scratch, like you saying, picking it up. Yeah. I didn't know nothing about the camera. Yeah. It was just something, like we started a record label, so we was like, well, brother do the music, I do the videos, and we just went to learning to say, hey, we gonna get this done and get it right until, things get better, in which from when we first started, if you looked at my first video, it was like,
boom. It was the first video.
Yeah, it was the first video. So it's like now.
Probably the equivalent to my first haircut.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know how it is, everything, it grows, and that's what people got to notice about businesses. Don't stop just because it don't look good right now. Eventually, if you keep working on it, that haircut, man, you sharp,
Be better with it.
And that's what I want, let black people know. Keep working on your business. Don't stop just because people tell you your stuff don't look right. That's how it is when you first start off.
Yeah.
So once they get to the point to where, the people that was talking about you, they buying your stuff, they come to get a haircut, they getting the videos, you can like, man, you was talking about me, 2 years ago, now you want the haircut.
Yeah, they want what they like, and they want it.
Yeah.
So, man, that's a lovely thing, cause me getting up every day to come in the shop ain't no easy thing, cause it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I love it though.
It's yours.
I love it. Once I get here,
Yeah.
all that is out the window.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like trying to figure out what I need to do next and this and that. But before I get here,
that's how it is. You gotta get in the tone with it.
This shop. But then once I pull in, I'm ready. I'm ready to get the day started, man.
See your name out there.
Yeah,
that's motivation.
No, that's really, besides my family and having to take care of things through cutting hair. Mm-hmm. Besides all that, making the money, seeing my name on the front of this building is that's beyond everything, man. That is crazy. cause you really work so hard to get your name put on something.
Exactly.
Perfect shot on the shirt, like that. It starts off on a piece of paper, and well, even in your mind, like this is what I want to do, and then you put it on the shirt. It's like, wait a minute,
right?
Well, how real did that get? You know what I'm saying? Like when I put that sign up, I was like, oh, it's real.
It's serious. It's serious, man.
It's not. I'm not the only one looking at it now. Everybody see it now.
Shoot.
But that's it's a beautiful thing to still be inspired.
Right.
To do the things you love, man. I wanna do a part. I think I call it a top 5, like a Fat 5. Like, what's your Fat 5?
Yeah.
And it's not the same category every podcast, every show.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a different whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's NBA. It's sports. It's music. It's cars. It's 4-wheelers. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever your top 5 is. You can call your category and you can give your 5.
Yeah.
So if you had to have a top 5 in any category, this is for both of y'all, what would it be?
Top 5.
I'd say mine's music.
Okay.
I need a name.
Hey, give me your top 5.
My top 5 in music: Lil Wayne,
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar, Jonah Lucas, Big Crit, and DJ Screw.
Okay. Hey.
I just went with my generation.
Hey, nah, you went top 5. You went legit. That was a legit top 5.
Yeah. For the music, that's all I listen to. The new stuff, I can't get into with that.
It's a few.
Well, Lil Baby.
See, I think Lil Baby is the connection between our generation and the new generation.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, every time I have somebody say a top 5, and they say the same thing, like, I really don't listen to everything they making now, but Lil Baby, I listen to it. I mean, everybody.
Yeah. He actually talking about something.
Yeah, he actually spitting some real bars, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Corey, what top 5 would you have?
And I'm gonna do top 5 NBA players of all time.
Ooh.
Of all time.
Boy, this worse than politics, ain't it?
Yeah. This is my opinion, This is my opinion, because, honestly, I watched basketball when I was coming up, 90s, early 2000s, whatever, but I don't, I watch basketball a little bit now, but not as much, just don't have much time. But my top 5 players probably of all time is probably, of course, you gotta say Jordan. Of course, I have to say Jordan. Of course, I gotta say Jordan. I'm gonna say Shaquille O'Neal, because Shaquille O'Neal was actually my favorite player coming up as a kid. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna say Magic Johnson.
Okay.
And I have 2 more. I'm gonna use these, man. I'm gonna say. I'm actually say, man, I'm gonna say Scottie Pippen, and I actually like Scottie Pippen. And my last one, man, I put it down for Grand High, man. I'm gonna say Paul Millsap, man. Man, good guy, man. Yeah.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Consistency,
yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Good player too, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I like Paul.
Oh yeah.
I was actually about to start some records the other day on Facebook with my top 5 area.
Okay.
You know that man.
Man, you gonna blow that up.
But I left on.
Yeah.
I ain't mess with it. But those were some pretty. That's a good list, because Shaq dominated.
Oh, he did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pure domination.
Yeah, he did.
Through his whole career.
Through his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't, and I give kudos to Shaq for knowing it was time to stop.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I'm
Like,
saying.
hold on, let me.
Yeah.
I done went to 5 teams in the last 4 years.
Shit, it was
It's
time
over
to
with.
give it
You
up.
know, it's time to give it up.
Right.
So, but what, man, what's going on in the world that's got you real puzzled right now?
Kids. The prom.
The prom.
The prom.
Hey, man, I got a problem with the prom.
I got a problem with the prom.
And my problem, and I'm pretty sure your problem, people will think we hating,
No, I'm not.
but it's not hating. It's a man.
Father.
From my perspective, it's a father, protecting the child,
Mm-hmm.
but also I'm protecting the man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can't just let a kid portray to be grown.
Yeah, make
and
grown
then
decisions.
Make grown decisions, and then a grown man, and then we fault the grown man who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm protecting both.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it's getting out of hand.
It has in the last couple of years, man. I mean,
Fads,
it's
trends.
they trying to be what they do on the red carpet, like at BET Awards and
But
stuff.
you know, one of the other things I dislike about it, some of the photography.
Yeah,
They got them doing
grown pose.
grown poses, and when I say grown poses, I mean you would think it was a
25.
What you call it, engagement photo shoot.
Yeah,
Kissing on the forehead.
yeah.
Holding the hand.
Yeah.
These kids not even gonna talk to each other next year.
Man, probably ain't talk to them the next day. Just going
You
to
know
look
what
at
I'm
their
saying?
pictures on Facebook. I know our prom, rest of high proms is basic. You go in there, you take a picture, you hit a little dance, and that's it.
And that's not to say that nobody was trying to get hotel rooms and and
But
all
the parents
that.
probably booked them.
We understood. I understand that, and I'm not saying that it was right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that you knew that when a girl showed up in Walmart with her prom dress on, you knew she was going to the prom because she was in high school.
Mhm.
You would not know that it was a prom
Yeah.
going on if you saw them walking in.
Yeah.
Oh, what ball are y'all going to?
Yeah.
What, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What, like they're not separating the child fun from the adult fun.
Right.
And they make the kids want to be around the adults. They want to be at the trail rides. They want to be at the parties.
Everything,
You got little girls that
Yeah.
and
They're doing the same thing they doing.
Yeah. And
Hey man, should no kids be at a trail ride, man?
no.
They shouldn't be listening. Look,
I mean, unless you're gonna have a separate section, like
unless you
one
have a
between
separate-
1 and
you
3
got
the
your
kids.
jumpers and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
But
Dude, should no look. I ain't saying that rap music is the best music. I ain't saying country music is the best music, pop or whatever. But man, should no kids sit around listening to no blues music?
it's telling too much. It's got too much.
Yeah.
When
Too much
you can
sexuality.
sing, yeah.
Like it's worse
Candy
than
look-
than.
They knowing that these days.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, how did y'all know this song?
Exactly.
I know because mama been playing it so much. She been stressed out or whatever.
And now you grooving to it. Now the kid grooving
Yeah.
to it just like the mama grooving to it. Like, hold on,
They
wait
going
a
through the
minute.
same motions.
motions,
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that is crazy, man. That's a.
It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you something about the prom. We had talked about it. I don't like how they put the eyelashes on these young ladies before they even get, grown or whatever. That was just out of whack, right? Like these kids young, they got eyelashes. God gave them. Then these men, the young guys standing on the dresses with no respect. I
They
cannot
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what though? I don't even fault them.
Yeah, it's the parents.
I don't fault them. I fault because it's sad to say, but it has to be said. There was probably about 90% only women who were around those kids.
Yeah.
Okay? Not very many fathers was in the mix. Those women let those boys stand on those dresses.
Yeah, I'm like, you standing on it. You done stepped on the ground, dirt on your shoes. Now you just disrespecting the. It's like stepping on a white wedding dress.
You not even like. So like, the woman photographer, the woman mother, whoever, they don't know.
Yeah.
Because they don't know or they just let it go.
Yeah. Or you feel like that's a man thing? That's almost something that a man would know for us.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
Nah, it's not.
Because how do we know?
Well, I know I ain't finna let nobody stand on my daughter's dress.
But we know that because of women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know don't stand on the dress because of women.
Right.
Yeah.
A woman taught me to not stand on the dress.
Right.
Yeah.
What's wrong with these women to not acknowledge? And what's wrong with these women who are talking about the women who are saying something about it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't
it's
wanna
women
take
that are pointing it
accountability.
out,
Yeah.
and it's women saying y'all just hate.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the thing. Like I know when we went to prom, you didn't stand on no girl dress.
And we didn't see you half naked at the prom anyway.
Bro, they had the big French roll.
Yeah.
And they had,
Basically, it was real hair. They real hair, not,
Bro.
but
you didn't even know they had makeup on.
exactly.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. That's what we come from. And
if they had a cut off dress, they had the little thing covering. Like I don't know, man.
I don't remember seeing just ass back in the day when just growing up.
It's today is more is more what'd you say?
Fashion.
It's a fad, trendy day. I mean, it's always been trendy. It's just the trends are more to the left, veered off to the left. You know what I'm saying? They're not straightforward trends no more. Like it's nothing that the common guy, the normal guy like us would want to jump onto. Like you know what I'm saying? In the 90s, the crisscross colors. That was a trend that, hey, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? Look, even seeing crisscross wear their clothes back was like, oh, that's that's something. Yeah. But this
done got out of line. Yeah, we were wearing loose clothes. Like,
man, if you showed up to school with some tight jeans,
man, you getting talked about
the whole year.
Yeah.
I don't care if you went and got your wardrobe changed. They gonna be like, hey, you remember you wore those?
Yeah, man, you don't get talked about.
Shoot.
Like these days, they don't care, man. It's just an image that, and these girls even be like, why your pants so tight?
Yeah. It's trends, man.
Yeah, that's all it is.
The next hot trend is what's gonna be in whatever that is. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I seen that trend with the eyelashes. I seen one person put an eyelash on, and now it's a million women wearing eyelashes.
It's almost $1 billion industry. Eyelashes, man.
I see.
They slinging eyelashes like crack.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And that's what our young girls gonna grow into, man. And just giving a little short story, I just encountered maybe 2 days ago with my little nieces.
Yeah.
They 10 and 11, you know. And the world is so structured around bodies, BBLs.
Yeah. I'm
hearing my nieces talk about, how big they want their butt to be, how people look at them viewing their body and stuff. I'm like, y'all don't need to worry about what people think of your body. You need to worry about what you got in your mind.
Right.
So now these young girls growing up thinking they have to have a booty to get a man. Yeah. That's not the case. And the way these women is doing this, these kids looking at these women like, I want to be like her. Mm-hmm. I want to, just like her.
Because that's what they see.
That's what they seen. Yeah. And it hurt me to, I'm like, y'all too young to be discussing stuff like that.
Were your nieces?
Yeah.
Man.
Like, just kind of seeing it, I'm like, damn, these young kids really want to be grown, you know, without knowing it. Like, you want to wear eyelashes. I mean, even at 16, man, you shouldn't even be wearing certain stuff.
I mean, there's an age and a time for everything.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just stopped kicking my 14-year-old son out the room with sex scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
because that's when you start learning.
It's a time.
Yeah. Everything together, close your eyes.
Right,
you know
right. You know what I'm saying? So
these days it ain't no time. They seeing everything on
your
Facebook.
Cartoon,
Man.
your
Man.
cartoon, your daytime.
Hey, watch the video
Cartoon.
I just put out and watch the cartoon and how they got the cartoon set up. Just like you said, they twerking in the cartoons.
Today's society is in cartoons.
Man.
It's all up in it.
Yeah, and a lot of parents don't even know, man, because they put it in a cartoon, and you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, it's a cartoon, it's fine. They don't even know what's in there.
I just watched the show. I had to turn it off.
Really?
On Cartoon Network.
That's what it was on.
Dude, this was at 3 o'clock.
Oh, man.
This kid, the cartoon was teaching kids how to squat.
Man, really?
He said the 4 kids were wandering off from where they were and ended up walking into this home, and it was a guy. Well, somebody denied them of staying there for the night at this house, right? They knocked on the door. They were trying to find somewhere to stay for the night. They get ready to walk around the house, and they see this other character on the top at the top of the house, and he, you know, tell them to come over. Hey, y'all, what are y'all doing? He's like, we were trying to get someone to let us stay at their house for the night. And he was like, and y'all asked? I'm a squatter. I'm the master squatter. Come over with me and I'll show you how to squat. You know, what's squatting? Oh my God, what is that?
Yeah, boy.
You know what I'm saying? It's taking things without asking and being in places with, you know what I'm saying? And dude, this was on the cartoon.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I believe it.
that's insane.
Man, that's crazy. Man,
That is insane.
you can't watch TV no more.
Yeah, man,
It's trauma.
it's more I think it's more instead of you having to sit a person down and tie them to a chair and force their eyes open to look at something. That's how it used to be.
Yeah.
Now it's you don't have to worry about forcing them to watch it. We're just gonna throw it in something that they don't think is gonna be.
Yeah, put it in there.
And they gonna end up watching it and liking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is now.
Man.
So
that's crazy. I just like they was saying about the parents and Jada Pinkett and Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
How, you know, they leading their household to they households open to everything, so now their kids messed up.
Yeah.
And
that's the you remember being in school and that one girl, and I'm not saying like womanizing, woman bashing or anything, but that one girl who would do something or say something or not even turn in her assignment, whatever it may be, and the teacher said something to her about it, and she tells the teacher, you can't tell me what to do, or she smacks her lips and tells the teacher how much the teacher get on her nerves, or something in that manner. Those are the moms now.
Damn, making sense, yeah.
Those are the moms now. So how can we tell their kid?
Damn, you can't.
Because they at home, guess what? Mr. Combs said that I need to sit down and pay attention in school. Well, Mr. Combs can't tell you nothing.
I'm your mama.
I'm your mama. And then
hey,
they go to
that's a
school
point
with
right
that.
there. Yeah, you can't tell me nothing. My mama
was saying,
yeah, you ain't my dad.
Yeah.
And back then, everybody was able to tell you something. They tell your mama you got your ass told.
Boy.
Shit, I know I got 3 whoopers in one day one time because 3 different people said something.
Yeah. and it wasn't a thing because it wasn't nobody trying to kill you. Only lessons were being taught.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or lessons being learned. And right now you can't learn a lesson.
You can't.
They
don't even want to teach. Like,
exactly. They're scared to teach it. Because when they were 1 and 2, because I have a strong feeling that at 2 years old is the time where you really teach a kid. Yeah. Because they call them terrible twos, and I'm like, nah.
Nah, you just gotta train them.
These kids at 2 years old, that's when they're understanding.
I think it's even 1.
Well, 1, see the thing is at 1, they do it and not know the circumstances and the outcome of it.
Yeah.
But at 2, when they call them the terrible twos, getting closer to the 2, that's when they do it because you didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Oh, you didn't say
programmed
nothing.
it.
Oh, you didn't say nothing that time. So
I'm gonna keep doing it.
I'm keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell. I have a conversation with my wife. I say at 2 years old, if a kid is playing with a fan that's not on, you stop that kid right then, so that when the fan come on,
they won't think it's a toy.
Because if he playing with it and you don't say nothing, guess what? As soon as that fan come on, he gonna it's doing something different.
Man, that's crazy.
So you gotta even when the stove is not on, you still tell them it's hot, right?
That way they know.
That way they know. Oh, that's a no-go right there. That's hot.
Yeah, you gotta discipline them. Not tell them 30 times.
Exactly, and I feel like it started at 2, cause at one they are truly gonna do some things, but they ain't really grasping it. Wait till that 1 and a half. Wait till that 1 and 6 months, 1, 7, 8 months when that's when he tilt that bottle over and all you say is, you better not do that again. And then he tilts it over again. Like, boy, I said, you better not. You know what I'm saying? Because did nothing happen the first time.
And that's the thing, like these young guys, the younger generation of men don't know accountability. They don't know consequences. Like, they don't know if I'm gonna pick this gun up and go shoot, I'm gonna go to jail for this or something gonna happen to me. They just picking it up, going to shoot. And, thinking it's a cool thing to...
They shooting the guns because... And I always put it on the generation. We did what we did because of the generation before us.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that, though.
But this is what I'm saying. We did what we did because of the generation before us. The generation before us did what they did because of the generation before them. These kids are doing what our generation, per se, we're just talking about.
Right.
See, when they came into the barbershop as a kid, in our generation, the ones older, a little bit older than us or whatever, they come in and they talk about their Friday night. On their Saturday morning, they talking about their Friday night, and they talking about how Johnny and Rico and all of them was arguing. And one of them pulled their gun out, and the other one said, "You should have," and didn't use it. And when he got to the barbershop, his story, it says he should have used it. He'd have been better off using it. And that little kid heard that.
Took it to heart.
Oh, we gotta use it. They said we'd be better off if we use it.
It's crazy because that's all between 18 and 25.
15
and 25.
15 now.
Like, it's crazy. Like,
and then they're not the accountability part is parents are they're not holding themselves accountable.
They not whooping their kids.
You do not know that your son had a gun in his house.
Exactly.
Hold yourself accountable for not knowing that your son had a gun.
Because you should go check his phone, check his room, check everything. I don't care till you get 18. Check it. That's your.
No. I don't care if you 25. You in my house.
Yeah, check it.
I gotta make sure what's in my house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I don't care how old you are.
Yeah, you my child. I'm gonna check it.
I don't care if you.
But they not checking these phones. They not, on their social media.
It's too much trust.
Yeah. They feel like they're a good child.
My mom didn't trust me.
Oh no.
I was a good kid.
Yeah.
She'll tell you that all day. She didn't trust me.
Nah. You better be anybody at certain time.
These parents trust their kids too much because their parents didn't trust them.
Yeah.
And they feel like, I don't want to be like my parents.
Yeah.
Nah, you better be like your. Look where you at right now.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Look how you turned out. So,
They wonder why the young girls having babies, the young boys going to jail.
Hey.
Man.
I told my daughters, sex ain't bad. You just too young right now.
Yeah.
You're not mentally ready.
Yeah.
It's because I think that if we tell them at a younger age, like 14, high school age, 8th grade to high school, because they got girls having babies in the 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of start tinkering with it at that point, but you gotta tell them the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. I remember growing up and they sex bad, you this and that. And I'm like, but just in class yesterday, everybody was talking about it.
Yeah.
He was talking about how he just left the girl house, and this girl talking about how he snuck out the window. I'm like,
exactly.
Right. And
so it made you want to do it because you telling me one thing, but I'm hearing this from them.
Yeah. And you have to have that conversation with your kids, because if you don't have that conversation, somebody else gonna have that conversation with them, and they probably not gonna hear the right thing.
Nah, they definitely not gonna hear the right thing.
And that's what they got to understand, hearing the right thing. Like, I'm teaching these young girls, like, don't give your body away to anybody. You know how many people you give your body away, that's how many people you put in your soul and your energy every day.
They don't understand that part.
They don't.
But the boys and the girls don't understand that part because
that's what we saw. That's what the boys really.
For us, my perspective, it's a scorecard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want my holes punched. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like the coffee.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to get the free one.
Yeah.
And then the girls are like, a group of them are like, shoot, I want his hole to be punched because of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they feel obligated at some point at the younger age. Now it ain't until they even got older and wore out and done experienced life that they realize that everybody don't deserve the goods.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But by that time they Whole Food goods. They don't went from being like in the store from USPA being sold at Stage to being sold at Walmart.
But they wouldn't understand that, man. And like you say, we not women bash, not love them.
Nah, it's never that.
It's just something that we see on a daily basis, and it's really hurtful. Like,
I mean, because being a self-proclaimed good guy.
We're some good guys.
You know what I'm saying? To be a self-proclaimed good guy, I think that some guys make it difficult. Well, some guys make it hard to be the prototypical woman, but it's more guys out there that deserve that real woman loyalty. You know what I'm saying? That really deserve that, and those women don't know how to give it.
Cause they wasn't taught.
They wasn't tall. They embraced the hot girl summer.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? They embraced the bad chick.
Man, all you wanna do is shake your ass.
They embrace all of that. And that's what makes it, once I like you, you know what I'm saying, I like you.
Yeah.
But then when you show me that me liking you is not it don't determine how you act. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter that I like you. You still gonna do what you do.
Yeah.
Then what is there for me? How should I treat you?
Yeah.
You can't give them respect when they don't.
You gotta earn it.
Yeah.
Because if I don't gain your respect, you're not gonna give it to me.
Right.
Exactly.
So why should I give you the respect if it's not there to be gained?
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask you this: do you feel like respect come with, I guess they clothing, how they dress?
I think that every woman should be respected. Okay?
Right.
But I also feel that every woman should respect, because I say this, and I don't speak personally. I say this about my daughter who's 19, my wife, you know, and I say, you can't put guys in bad situations. Right. And usually what you wear will put a guy in a bad situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because his intentions is to not harass you, but you keep walking back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do? We're sitting and watching TV, and you go and get the remote from underneath the TV.
Yeah.
In tights.
Yeah.
What is a man supposed to do?
Yeah. They feel like don't nobody supposed to, I guess, react to it, but
So,
how can
exactly.
we mean?
Exactly. You know, they're gonna react.
Yeah.
Because if a girl had on shorts and did it in front of another girl, she's gonna react.
Exactly.
Dang, girl, I see all that.
Exactly.
So what are we supposed to do? So with that being said, respect around the table should be given. Respect me as a man who's gonna look.
Right.
So wear what you want to wear, but also understand that I'm gonna look. Like, you have to respect the man for looking, because you put that on. You stood in the mirror and said, "I'm gonna kill him."
Yeah.
Who is
Ass shit.
I'm you know what I'm saying?
T-shirt and everything.
Yeah.
That's all you see at the trail ride. That's all they wear at the trail ride.
I don't personally go to a trail ride. I'm a married man, and I feel like married people shouldn't go to trail rides.
No, not when it's a setup, really.
It's an orgy. Everybody talking to everybody. Because me being a barber, I sit and I've heard so and so talking to so and so old lady.
Yeah.
Going down here to talk to so and so.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why they
like,
meet up. Like,
I can't do it.
Then if I'm going to a trail ride. What, you going to meet another guy, or he going to meet another female?
Exactly.
To say, hey, this is what I'm, just trying to make it seem like you're doing something, but you actually going
That's all it is.
Yeah.
You want to
right
be
about
that other girl.
Yeah. that's all that's happening, man. And the kids at the trail rides now.
Kids at the trail rides, the cycle continues.
They seeing it.
The cycle continues. Mama down here. Me, mama, daddy, brother, and sister came in the same truck. Right. Me and sister get on the ATV, and we riding on by ourselves, and we see mama and cousin Joe walking in the woods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But me, mama, daddy, brother, sister came together.
Yeah.
They were just laughing and talking, Kiki and Kaka. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
That's the part I don't like.
New generation, man.
I don't like it.
I don't see it getting no better, but hopefully the podcast can reach a couple people it can reach women, men. We on both sides. We need more fathers out here, more leaders, more women. Not saying that you're not respecting yourself, but like you said, man, you coming out in tights and your ass out, your booty. We gonna look. We gonna come to you, and that's all we really want for right now, because that's all we see. I don't know your favorite color. I don't know your kids' favorite snack.
I don't know your ACT score.
Exactly, your credit score on there. I just see straight body, so that's what I come to you for.
And I wish that, man, the respect gotta be there. You gotta respect yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're not gonna get the respect.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna happen.
You're not gonna be in a relationship for that long at that.
Right. Unless he a fool.
Yeah.
And just want to be with you because you are bad.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's a couple relationships like that. Crazy.
You can miss me with it.
Hey, I don't want no bad one, man. You come with problems.
Yeah.
All right, too many problems.
But man, where can the viewers, the listeners find y'all on social media, man? Whether it's the Perfect Shot or personal, man.
Facebook, Perfect Shot Media. YouTube, Perfect Shot Media. Instagram, same thing. Perfect Shot Media.
Okay.
And basically, we dropping new content every other week, trying to, build a brand, and hopefully one day we'll be shooting a Hollywood movie or something,
Right here in Ruston.
Bringing Ruston up, but that's where we at. Gonna continue to be, and just.
Y'all got any next projects? I know y'all said y'all just come from shooting some footage.
Yeah. For a commercial.
Yeah, just commercials. People just want little small videos. I mean, just little stuff it's just building the brand pretty much. But that's all we're doing right now is commercials and music videos.
That's what's basically keeping us busy right now, these commercials.
Yeah.
We had 2 of them. I shot some footage for a commercial actually Sunday for a church, in Lafayette. So
yeah. And probably being Mount Harmony, I think it's this Saturday, they have some type of pop-up shop, and we'll be over there shooting some stuff. Whoever be over there, they'll be on Perfect Shot camera pretty much.
Okay. Well, everyone, man, it was a good sit down, man. We covered a lot of things, man. We was able to let some things off our chest.
Yeah, counseling session.
And but this is one of many podcasts that we will do, man. We always, because we all at different points in our life, you know what I'm saying, where once we meet up in the middle, we can have a different story. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's always gonna be good to be able to meet together and lay it all out on the table, man, because it's something happening every day. Usually the same thing, but it's always something.
Oh yeah, it's always something.
Always something. But I am Fat, and this is the Fat's Barbershop Club. What's up, Ruston edition, man? We was chilling. We had ourselves a good time. I messed up, man, because I was supposed to offer y'all a drink, but my brain went. My brain went elsewhere, man. We jumped right into it. But definitely the next time I will have y'all served up. I want to thank everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. Fat's Barbershop Club on YouTube, Facebook, and what else am I on? YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. All Fat's Barbershop Club. It was a pleasure to have y'all here in the shop, man, at the club. And till next time, man, we're gonna have to do this definitely do this again.
Oh yeah, we'll be back.
Oh yeah, definitely come back. You're gonna have to jump on the I-20 podcast.
Hey too, man, we're gonna have to the club will come to the I-20 podcast, and we're gonna sit down and chop it up make some good content.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we gotta do. We gotta keep dropping that content, man. I got a lot of ideas that I'm trying to do because it was a couple guys that's renting out space in Shreveport.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get my stuff together here so I can have a podcast set up in the back so everybody can, different people can come and rent out the space.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Here in Ruston, instead of having to drive all the way out there, man.
Yeah.
So that's my next thing. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna drop this outro. Y'all just ride with me, vibe with me, and we're gonna do this again next time. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.